Hey Canada, I'm Gunnarolla coming at you from Kenora, Ontario, home of the beautiful Lake of the Woods. Let's do this! We're in Kenora, and it's time for
5 quick things!
Kenora is located on the traditional territory of the Anishinaabe and Métis of Treaty 3. Kenora used to be named after an Ojibwe term that meant portage to the country of the muskrats, which turned into rat portage because of, the large population of muskrats. Besides muskrats, Kenora is also home to the Rotary Goodwill Geyser. It spouts water approximately 75 meters high every day, every 15 minutes. Husky the Muskie is over 40 feet high, and it's received national recognition because of its huge size. Kenora is located on Lake of the Woods and has 14,542 islands to explore and 5 beaches, including Coney Island Beach. No, not that Coney Island. That one. Hey Canada, this is Pop Whiz, Canada's traveling pop culture game show. In round 1, contestants enter the quiz cube and are asked a series of questions. The top 5 contestants from round 1 move on to round 2, where they'll be asked a new series of questions. From there, the top 2 contestants move on to round 3, where they'll meet me, your host, Gunnarolla, and compete to see who will be the Pop Whiz. Today we're gonna find out who will be Kenora's Pop Whiz. I'm ready, Trophy's ready, but are you ready, Jamie?
Ready, steady. Let's do this.
Let's get to it.
Hi, my name's Madison. I'm 13 years old, and one reason I am going to win is because I want to buy toys for my dog.
Hi, my name's Rowan. I'm 15 years old. I think I'm gonna win because I'm pretty good with pop culture, and it's gonna be fun.
Hi, I'm Claire, and I'm 13 years old. I know a lot about pop culture, so everybody watch out.
I'm Stevie, and I'm 16. I'm here to win, and I wouldn't mind some money. All that money is probably going to all my Star Trek merch.
Highly logical.
Hi, I'm Gabby. I'm 16, and I'm gonna win because since I was little, I know a bunch of random fun facts. I'm here to win it.
My name is Liam, and I am 14 years old. I think I'm going to dominate the video game questions.
Hi, my name's Addie. I'm 14 years old, and I'm here because I want to have fun, and I want to win it because why not?
My name is Logan, and I'm 14. I'm here to win. I'm here for the experience. It's going to be a great time for me.
Hi, my name is Bella, and I'm 13 years old, and I'm feeling pretty confident today. And everybody watch out.
My name is Sarah, and I'm 16 years old. I'm here to go all the way to the end.
Welcome to Pop Whiz. You have entered the quiz cube, where you will be asked a series of 10 questions. When I finish asking the question, you will only have a few seconds to answer. If you get a question right, you'll get 5 points. If you get a question wrong, you'll get 0 points. But if you don't answer or pass before I start asking the next question, you will lose 3 points. Have fun, and make sure to answer all questions. Are you ready?
Not really, but I'm gonna do this thing. Yeah, let's go.
Yes, I am.
What sport does Taylor Swift's athletic bae, Travis Kelce, play?
Football.
Football.
Football. Football.
Football?
Soccer.
Tennis?
The correct answer is football. What is the name of the disembodied hand in the Netflix series Wednesday?
Thing?
David.
Thing.
42.
Thing?
Thing?
The correct answer is thing. What instrument is tattooed on singer Shawn Mendes' right arm?
Guitar.
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 Guitar?
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 Banjo.
The correct answer is guitar. Which famous member of the Kardashian clan did Timothée Chalamet start dating in 2024?
Kim Kardashian?
Chloe?
Kim Kardashian.
I do not know.
42.
Kim Kardashian.
Kim?
The correct answer is Kylie. What is the name of the 40-foot fish statue located in Kenora's McLeod Park?
Husky the Muskie.
Husky the Muskie. Yes.
That is Husky the Muskie.
Husky the Muskie.
Husky the Muskie.
Bob.
The correct answer is Husky the Muskie. Finish the lyrics to Sabrina Carpenter's Espresso. I'm working late 'cause I'm a blank.
Because I'm a singer.
Because I'm a singer.
Owner.
Singer.
Because I'm a singer.
Tired?
I'm working late because I'm a singer.
The correct answer is singer. Which planet in our solar system is known as the red planet?
Mars?
Mars?
Mars.
Mars.
The correct answer is Mars. What delicious poultry dish do celebrities eat on the viral YouTube show Hot Ones?
Wings.
Wings?
Chicken wings.
Turkey.
No clue.
Potato.
Snails?
The correct answer is chicken wings. If you're yelling, "Yes, chef," at actor Jeremy Allen White, you might be on which show?
Hell's Kitchen?
The bear. Chopped. Oh.
Bear? Is it the bear?
Master Chef?
Chopped.
The correct answer is the bear. E-players battle it out at Pokemon VGC. What does VGC stand for?
Virtual Game Center.
Video game con?
Video game conference?
Background character.
Viral competitive ship.
The correct answer is video game championships. Time's up. Thanks for playing.
Hopefully I move on to round 2. That's my only goal for this.
I think it went pretty well, better than I thought.
I actually thought it was gonna be a whole lot harder.
I was expecting to do way worse.
After a few questions, I got a little bit off, but I think I did okay.
Not the best.
Ooh, that was very stressful, but very fun. I really much enjoyed that.
We're in the Pop Whiz backstage zone with Madison. You were the first one to go in today. What was the most exciting part about being in that quiz zone?
Getting the first question right.
Okay, that's a good confidence boost, right?
Yeah.
What was the most scary, terrifying part of that?
When I got the first question wrong.
Okay. What would you say is your area of expertise?
Sports and music, just not songs that I don't know.
Probably like music. That's a good question. Music. I know every song in the universe.
Literally every song. Give me a song containing the word you.
You are my universe and I.
Coldplay BTS.
Yeah.
Give me a song with the lyric, why? Tell me why.
Ain't nothing but a heart.
Okay, you actually are like a walking song encyclopedia. Why'd you decide to do Pop Whiz?
I thought it'd be fun. Plus some good dad lore. Lore to tell your kids when you're older, sort of thing.
You'd be like, I was on a game show
I was on Pop Whiz once when I was young.
Game shows are cool, and I mean, whenever I see them on TV, and I always think, you know, I could do better than that person.
So if you saw yourself on TV,
I would think that I could do better than me.
Husky the Muskie is a pretty big deal in Kenora.
That's his name.
Was that a question?
Yeah.
What did you answer?
I said Bob.
Husky the Muskie is a pretty iconic fish, but I think it's time for the largemouth bass to get its time in the spotlight. So what would you name this?
Fishy.
It's not complicated. It doesn't rhyme. Is it as catchy as Husky the Muskie?
I think it's better.
Numbers. Num num num. Lass.
Lass, the largemouth bass.
Brass the bass.
Orcs?
Oryx.
Pop.
Pop in honor of the show that we are currently on, which is called
Pop Whiz.
It's a very fitting name.
Basalt the bass.
Basalt the I like that.
Larry.
Larry the largemouth bass. That's catchy. Are you moving on to the next round?
I think I might.
What does Larry say about that?
He says, of course you're gonna win. The best.
All right, Jamie, take us to the results.
Round 1 is officially behind us, and I can confirm that the results are in.
Jamie, what's going on? Who's moving on?
Gabby, you were a strong competitor, but you are not moving on.
That's okay. I had fun. Jamie, am I moving on to round 2?
Addie, get ready to do it all again. You're moving on.
Jamie.
Jamie, are we going on to round 2?
Liam and Belle, you both played a good game, but you're not moving on to round 2.
That's alright. I still had a good time.
Aw, shucks.
Stevie, it's time to boldly go where few have gone before. You're moving on.
Yes!
Jamie, are we moving on to round 2?
Are we moving on to round 2?
Madison, it's green all the way. You're moving on to round 2.
Yes!
But Sarah, your game ends here. You are not moving on.
Well, that's okay.
Jamie, am I moving on to round 2?
I'm excited to tell you, Claire, that you are moving on to the next round.
Really?
Jamie, are you moving on to round 2?
Am I moving on to the next round?
Logan, unfortunately, this is your exit ramp. Thanks for a good game.
Aw, shucks.
Rowan, you're moving on to round 2.
One step closer to the money, $750.
Nervous.
I'm feeling way more confident that I can make it to the end now.
Walking in with a saunter in my step like Captain Kirk.
Welcome to Pop Whiz Round 2. You will be asked a series of 10 new questions. Are you ready?
Yes.
I'm ready.
Yes.
In his YouTube videos, Mr. Beast promotes his tasty Feastables. What are Feastables?
Chocolate bars.
Yes.
Chocolate bars?
Chocolate bars.
It says chocolate.
They're chocolate bars.
The correct answer is chocolate bars. Besides Kenora, name another city with a famous Coney Island.
Ottawa? Winnipeg.
Keewatin?
Silico?
New York.
The correct answer is New York City. If I'm using a racket to hit a shuttlecock, what sport am I playing?
Tennis.
Pickleball?
Badminton.
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 Yes!
The correct answer is badminton. Name the major movie musical set in the Land of Oz that Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo are starring in.
Wizard of Oz.
The Wizard of Oz. Wizard of Oz?
The Wiz?
Wicked.
The correct answer is Wicked. What does the K in K-pop stand for?
Korean?
Kids pop?
Contemporary.
Korean.
Korean.
Yes.
The correct answer is Korean. What do you call the artificial bait used to attract fish?
Lure? Flippers.
Lures.
Lure?
Jig?
The correct answer is lure, jig, or spinner. Name one member of the celebrity power couple that met on the set of Spider-Man Homecoming.
Tom Holland.
Zendaya and Tom Holland. Zendaya.
Yes.
Tom Holland and Zendaya?
Tom Holland?
The correct answer is Tom Holland or Zendaya. What does GOAT mean when talking about athletes?
Greatest of all time.
They're the best.
Greatest of all time.
The greatest of all time?
Greatest of all time.
The correct answer is greatest of all time. Inik TikToker Sheena Nova, with over 4 million followers, is known for what type of singing?
Musical?
Pop? Opera.
Opera singing.
Throat singing?
The correct answer is throat. What red-haired actress and original Mean Girl is making a comeback with the Netflix hits Irish Wish and Falling for Christmas?
Katie.
Lindsay Lohan.
I have no idea.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Sydney White?
The correct answer is Lindsay Lohan. Time's up. Thanks for playing.
I think I did pretty good.
Better than last round.
Oh man, that one was rough.
Honestly, I had no clue what those questions were.
I think my chances are pretty half and half. I mean, the people up there are really good.
We're out here in Kenora with Brent, the Fishin Magician. What makes Kenora the ideal spot to fish?
Well, you have so many different bodies of water. You have Lake of the Woods, you have the Winnipeg River, you have all the little lakes and rivers around here. So your opportunities are endless. You could catch any kind of fish.
Am I gonna catch a fish today?
I sure hope so. But that's why they call it fishing, not catching.
Let's go fishing.
With the magician. First thing you want to do is always check your drag right here. So this right here is called your bail. You open your bail up like this. To cast, you hold it with your finger like this. You find your area which you're casting to, back, you point your rod to where you want to cast. There you go, buddy, just like that.
And, woo!
There you go, buddy.
Woo.
Look at that, look at that.
All right.
Perfect.
I think I got something.
Oh, gee. Oh, nice.
What?
Oh, got away.
I got a big bunch of air.
Well, you got to start somewhere.
Fishy, fishy, fishy.
Yeah, give it a little pop. Beautiful, and then reel that extra line in.
So, have you taught any celebrities?
Oh, yeah, I get all kinds of professional athletes and actors. I've had Charlie Daniels Band. I've had the Bellamy Brothers. I've had Kelsey Grammer, Frazier.
I'm getting us dinner tonight.
You bet.
First catch of the day.
Oh, you got a stick. Oh, you got a stick, fish.
Okay, that has some nutritional value, maybe.
You bet.
All right, more Pop Whiz is coming up. Round 2 is done, and whoever moves on wins $250, and they'll compete for an additional $500 and the title of Pop Whiz Champion.
Gunnarolla, am I moving on to the next round?
Madison, what's one word to sum up the second round?
Fun.
So you had fun today? That's great to hear, but unfortunately, you're not moving on to the next round. I'm sorry.
Gunnarolla, am I moving on to the final round?
Rowan, do you think you're the greatest of all time?
Of course.
Well, Rowan, that just might be true because you're moving on to the final round.
I'm very happy.
Gunnarolla, what about me? Am I moving on to the final round?
Addie, how do you feel after that second round?
Ooh, nervous. That one was rough.
Well, Addie, that was a tough round. And sadly, you're not moving on to the next one.
Yeah. Gunnarolla, are we moving on to the final round?
Gunnarolla, what's the holdup? Who's moving on to the final round?
Stevie, do you see yourself in the final round?
Hopefully.
Claire, if Larry the loudmouth bass was here, what would he say to you?
He would say, "Don't worry, Claire, you did your best. Whatever happens, you always have the shirt."
Well, that is great advice from Larry, because Claire, sadly, you're not moving on.
That's okay.
Stevie, I hope you live long and prosper because you're moving on to the next round.
Oh my God.
Congratulations, Stevie and Rowan. You've each won $250, and you'll compete for an additional $500 and the title of Pop Whiz Champion. See you in the final round. We're in the Pop Whiz backstage zone with Stevie and Rowan. They've each just won $250, but they'll compete for an additional $500 and the title of Pop Whiz Champion. It's anyone's game. One by one, we brought our contestants into the quiz cube and asked them the same 5 questions. First question is worth 1 point and goes up to 5 points for the 5th and final question. Who will be our Pop Whiz today? Could you do better than our contestants? Play along at home and find out. Good luck, Stevie and Rowan. Here are your questions. Question 1. If an influencer is opening and showing you something they bought or received, it's called a what video?
Unboxing video?
An unboxing video.
Question 2. In Inside Out 2, what orange-colored emotion is newly introduced?
Anxiety.
Anxiety?
Question 3. What is the name of Beyoncé's 2024 country-themed album?
Texas Hold'em?
Texas album, I don't know.
Question 4. What is the Anishinaabe word for thank you?
Miigwech.
Miigwech.
And question 5. What is the maximum amount of points you can get in a game of 10-pin bowling?
500?
150.
And those are your questions.
I'm just happy I made it to the finals.
Still nervous, but I feel confident.
That's our final round. Stevie and Rowan, you've each won $250, and one of you wins an additional $500 and the title of Pop Whiz Champion. It's been an incredibly close round, but I can confirm, as verified by our judge, that we have a tie.
Oh my gosh.
Stevie and Rowan, it's time for our tiebreaker question. Whoever comes closest to the correct answer, high or low, wins the prize. Here's your question. X-Men, the original comic, was created and written by the legendary Stan Lee. What year did the X-Men #1 comic come out? Stevie, your answer?
1972? Question mark.
And Rowan, your answer?
My answer is 1975.
Okay, the correct answer is 1963, which means, Stevie, you're the Pop Whiz Champion!
Yes! Oh my gosh!
I'm happy with the 250. That's still quite a lot of money.
Our Pop Whiz Champion is Stevie! It all came down to that tiebreaker question.
I did not think I would get this far, honestly. I was hoping. This experience was pretty great, honestly. I met a lot of fun people. I'm Kenora's Pop Whiz Champion!
All right, congratulations! Stevie, you're Pop Whiz Champion. Beat me up. Brent, that better be you.
It is. I
Okay.
caught something today.
It's not covered in the fishing license.
No, it's not.